Thank you for tuning in Afro Latina World. Tonight's guest is Sara La Morena. She has been seen across social media. She is a Black American embraced by a Mexican family. Sara is a fantastic mariachi singer or Tejana music. Sara, please tell us more about yourself.
So I am Black. I was born in Los Angeles, California, and when I was born, I was taken right away into the foster system, and I got adopted by a Hispanic family that raised me in the Mexican culture. And so they always listened to music, and it was just always around me, and I just have a passion for it. And then I chose to sing in Spanish, which a lot of people get really surprised about, but yeah.
Awesome. So was your family into like music? Like, I know that you listen to a lot of music, but did they play instruments? Were they singers or anything of that nature?
My dad, he plays the guitar, but my mom, she sings.
She sings? Okay, awesome. Did you take music classes as a young lady?
No, I've never had.
So you come out naturally.
Yeah.
I know that's right. So tell me more. How about, how was it to be raised in Mexico as a Black child?
It was awesome. I had a lot of fun over there, and I was really close. I mean, I'm still close, but you know, it's not the same to be like thousands of miles away. But for me, it just felt normal, especially because I already felt like a Mexican growing up as a kid, because it's not like, I didn't really understand yet, like, oh, you're Black, you're adopted, you know? And so it's not like over here where I go to the store and I see a lot of Black people and Asian people, and you know, over there it was like every single person that lived in the city we lived in was Mexican. And so for me, that felt normal. And then coming back over here was more of a shock, like, oh dang.
Let me ask you something, because I know that there's a lot of African Americans that live in Mexico nowadays. When you were younger, did you ever came across African Americans in Mexico or no?
I didn't, never, no.
At all, no. Now, did you ever feel discrimination being in Mexico, living in Mexico?
Never.
Never? How was dating?
Dating? I don't have a type. I mean, I know that like most of my relationships that I've been in have been with Hispanics, but it's not like, oh my God, it's because I just love Hispanics and I want a Hispanic. Like, it's not that. It's just that the music in the car I listen to is mostly in Spanish, because that's what I grew up with. You know, my family parties, quinceañeras, like all of that stuff. It's all like, they just embrace like in the Mexican culture, you know? So that's just what I tended to like date, but I don't really have a type. It's just what I have more in common with.
Okay. Now, you moved back into the States, right?
Yeah, so because of the foster care, we had to be coming back to the States often. But the majority of like my childhood was like Mexico and like the culture and everything. But I was about 9 when we like were in the US like the majority of the time, and we're only going to Mexico like on vacation twice a year or something.
All right. But are you living now in the States or you still in Mexico?
No, I'm in the States. I'm in California.
States. Let me ask you this. Do you get a lot of backlash? Or
yes.
I didn't even have to finish the question. Tell me, how is that experience?
I mean, it sucks because something I've had to learn is you just can't please everybody because, you know, when I started to post more covers and when I got signed and I was, you know, putting my music out more, I was receiving a lot of backlash, and for me it was just kind of like, whoa, like why do these people not like me? Like, what am I doing? You know, because for me it just feels like I'm living my life and doing what I love, but for others they you know, accuse me of appropriating or you know, being a culture vulture and stuff like that, and so it kind of like it makes me upset. Like, I wish they would just take the time to learn about my story before they just, like, you know, see a black girl singing Spanish and it's like, oh, culture vulture, you know.
Well, I gotta say, when I seen you for the first time, I said it's about time.
That's right.
And I tell you why, because we don't have a lot of representation. The other thing is, the only one that's out there right now is Amara La Negra, right?
Yeah.
And Amara La Negra is Dominican and Afro-Dominican. Then you have Celia Cruz and the old school singers, right? But I think that you are a bridge, right? You are that bridge that brings African American with Spanish culture. You see what I mean? It's that anyone that has an open mind to be able to understand where you're coming from. And in the Afro-Latino community, we love you. So we think that it's about time that we have people from different cultures, because there's people that go to different countries and they weren't from there, they moved in there, they learned the language. And if they tomorrow, for example, you ever heard of, she's African and she grew up in Spain, Goica, and she's flamenco. She sings Spaniard music, and
That's awesome.
And she's gotten a lot of backlash. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. People are very close-minded because they have their racist complex and there's, you know, their social differences. That's not an issue that we should take personally. You know what I mean? Because you have a career, you could sing. You see, and I don't think that that's the other plus thing, you could sing. Are you thinking of maybe going into American English, or are you just gonna stay Tejano music?
I like all types of music. I think that it's just my first, you know, EP that we started working on. That's a genre that I wanted to do. But I mean, I'm open into venturing out to everything, you know, as long as I can feel it. There's certain genres where, like, for example, corridos tumbados. You ever heard of those?
No.
It's like a different style of music, but I feel like that's a type of genre in Spanish that I can't do just because I can't relate. So if I can't feel what I'm singing, then, you know, I won't do it. But I know like I've done covers in English. I've, like, you know, sing around my house in English and stuff. So maybe in the future, one of my albums will be, you know, in English.
What other type of music you like besides Tejana music?
So my first EP that's gonna be released soon is it's like a norteño banda sort of thing, and then I also do mariachi. I do, you know, some corridos, banda.
Okay, all right. And what now? You know, you gotta inform me. You gotta let us know. What does banda mean? Like, what type of music does that fall in?
Well, banda is just like banda. It's Mexican music. That's when you have like the like trumpets and the like loud like instruments. That's when you usually have like a group of like 12 or more members, like big groups.
Is it like a mariachi? Is that for a mariachi or no?
No, so mariachi is more, you can have like a trio mariachi where it's like the violin and then the guitar, or you can have your, you know, full group of mariachi, but no, it's not the same.
It's not the same? Is it more to the roots, you want to say, or more like street-like music?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. Like, especially the instruments, and banda has so much more bass, and it's like that. Literally, that's like my. Yeah, like banda's like boom, 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 and you know, mariachi is more like violin and guitar, like yeah.
What you use for a wedding, the mariachi music is more about love. But
yeah,
also,
for sure.
Right? And so the band, La Banda music, is that more like gangster?
No. Banda has a lot of love songs. Like, I mean, lots of love and like heartbreak songs. It's just, I don't know, it's just different.
So it's what it changes is the instruments that are used.
Yeah.
Okay. So so we talked about music, right? When is your album coming out?
Well, I just, finished my next song, so we're working on that. So the first album should be out by mid-December, maybe the end of December.
What type of context are you having in your
album? This one's gonna be norteño banda, so it's more the banda and those instruments, but it also has accordion, and so it's a mixture of norteño and banda together.
Nice. Do you write your own music?
No. I want to. I've never. I feel like I'm not as articulate with my words, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try it.
Awesome. So you're gonna come out soon. Now I seen you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So when I seen you on Facebook, I thought that you were like at a party and you freestyled it, right? Like and then when I searched, you were in the party.
So I was at that party and that mariachi was just playing there, and then I just got invited up there to sing.
Wow. I opened everything else, but you've been around prior to that.
Yeah.
You had a foundation. It wasn't that the video made you. You've been around.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
It's just that video just opened up more doors.
More doors for me. Yeah.
Awesome. So did you have other albums prior to that video, or did you just have singles?
Just singles.
Okay, and those are the singles that you have on YouTube.
On my Vivo channel, those are my videos that are on my singles.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if anyone is interested in buying one of your singles, where do they have to go?
Spotify, Apple Music, any digital platform.
Okay. Awesome. Are you gonna take out videos for this new album?
Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited.
Yeah. What do you have an exact date
for my first album drop? Not yet. No.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So just the last question, Sarah. Okay, and the last question is, if you have any inspirational or encouraging words that you would want to share with the world on giving inspiration to young ladies nowadays.
I would just be, don't give up on yourself. Like, no matter who tells you no matter, what negativity is thrown your way, if you love what you do, just do it, because it's so much better to live a happy life doing what you love and just not caring what anybody else has to say than being miserable trying to please everybody else,
Absolutely. Sarah, I want to thank you very much for taking this time on your busy schedule to make this video.
No, of course. Thank you for having me.
I will definitely buy your album as soon as that comes out. No, so we can support. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.